You said one thing. You said I don't want to touch on this, but you said you're pro abortion. I'm anti-abortion. But you know what I didn't do? I didn't start yelling at you. Oh, I disagree. You know what I mean? But if we were on CNN or if we were on Fox News or MSNBC and we had an audience, we would sit there and yell at each other.
Dude, I will double down. I am so abortion. I am mandatory abortion. I think anyone everyone up under the age of 19 or 20, if you're pregnant, not a fucking chance. You have a life to live. You can't support that kid. Fucking no free contraceptives,
Jeez.
free pill, whatever there is.
Wow.
I am.
All right. I hard disagree with that statement.
Why do you disagree?
I'm mad at you. Here's the thing with my abortion argument. It's not an argument because I don't argue with anybody because it's the one thing where if I start talking about abortion, if I get too deep into it, I'll start becoming the hypocrite I'm talking about because there's a part of me that's like I can't do it. But like I'm working on it, you know what I mean? Me personally,
I'm pro-life too because if it was for abortions, I probably wouldn't be here.
That's all I see. My mom got pregnant with me at 16.
Yeah, see, there you go. You go.
Deadbeat father left me. She raised me by herself. Things like that.
I'm here to save people like your mother. But get rid of it. You're not allowed to have it. Have a life.
Yeah, but I see what you're saying. But I wouldn't. I have to look at it as I wouldn't be here right now in this carnation. I'd probably be here in another carnation eventually because I believe in that system of life and death. But man, I look at it as all right. You know, I might as well not waste this opportunity. My mom did, give up some opportunities as many people have done in their lives. Give up many potential opportunities in life. Some haven't. Some have still managed to do things that they wish to do at a young age. But I agree for a good portion of people, it is a disposition to have someone a child that young.
Yeah, I'm kind of joking, but at the same time, it is. It's the math isn't in your favor.
No,
if you're a 17-year-old girl who just had sex with a random guy, and that guy is not sticking around, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, you get a fucked up kid like you.
Yeah. you got a kid who blames everything on the U.S. government.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I've thought about this a little bit too, like an alternative to how to kind of resolve the family structure. And it's like, it's not an easy resolution. My opinion, it's not going to be a popular one. I think we got to stop over-sexualizing our youth and actually teach our youth about sex. And not be afraid. I'm not talking about, okay, let's talk about it in schools. Have your family sit down and actually explain the mechanics of sex, the thought behind sex, why we do it, how it's done. Give an actual description of why you should wait until later on. And if you choose not to, the importance of being prepared for if a situation arises at a young age. I've had sex at a young age, as many people have as teenagers growing up. Funny guy. It's but you know what I mean. We have to kind of reevaluate our structure here because you can't be like, listen, mom, dad, you got to stop being deadbeats. You got to stay with your kids because people are just going to be deadbeats, And if they're not a deadbeat, some people just aren't ready for things like that. Yeah. And me personally, I called my dad a deadbeat a minute ago. I have no hard feelings against my father. I really don't. I have hard feelings against what he did to my mother.
Yeah.
Putting her in that. But for me personally, I'd have to be one miserable person to just sit there 20-something years later and be like, yeah, I hate that guy for what he like. Yeah. I don't got time for that,
No, that's life.
It is life, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on education, contraceptive, access to contraceptives, the idea of the pill, and then the Nuva ring. That's another one.
What's the Nuva ring?
It's a little thing that you stick up there and
it stops the sprout.
That's I'm not a scientist, so but it's
I know what you're talking about.
It's a little blocker type thing, or something like that. Whatever. Which is why I shouldn't be making these decisions. But yes, and also we need a program that teaches girls that guys are stupid.
Yeah.
That's the big thing. It'd be like, don't, he's an idiot. This is it. Yeah. That's
Don't have a one night stand with that guy.
Yeah,
Toby Keith.
He's using you.
Yeah,
he's using you. Yes. Like guys are pieces of shit, and he's using you. Yes. But that's a thing because the math is certainly there, though, that if it's not a 2-parent household, that there are going to be psychological issues down the way. I mean, look at you, you're fucked up. You know?
Just a little bit, a little bit, a little bit.
But then the other one is it makes it hard for the kid and the parent.
Yes.
Yeah. So if we could, anything that can reduce the likelihood of having a surprise pregnancy of younger people, I think that's it. But like you said, there's so many steps to take before abortion.
Yeah.
Then that's, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm pro-abortion, but I'm also pro doing everything possible to make sure that it doesn't get to that point of there being someone who doesn't want to have a kid to have a kid. And that's just, I think, reasonable, because the other alternative is if you make it medically legal and once you're going to have someone back alley abortion type, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I would never want to wish anyone to psychologically and physically go through that. That's just not, it's not healthy. So it's socially, just know that we should do everything to reduce that. We're not killing babies.
Yeah. I mean,